上帝加油! About 2 years ago, I went to a night market in Kaohsiung, and when I was at the night market, the Ida Rhinos team was there at the night market, and I was wearing an Ida Rhinos jersey. They were filming like commercials, so they immediately asked me to join them. And so I went around the night market with all these famous Ida Rhinos players and like ate night market snacks, and so that made me like Ida Rhinos, and it made me like Taiwanese baseball in general. 9 months ago, I moved to Taipei. My boss and one of my good friends in Taiwan, they're both huge Brothers fans. I sort of became a Brothers fan right away. So probably my favorite Brothers player is Jiang Zhixian, because he used to play for the Red Sox minor league team. I've been a lifelong Red Sox fan. Went to Game 1, Game 3, and Game 6 of the Taiwan series. Had some great times, especially Game 3 at Xinzhuang Stadium. I was very lucky to get that ticket. It was probably the best sporting event I've ever been to in my life. Like 11th inning, walk-off, triple, best game ever. So although I am mostly a Brothers fan, I watch the whole league. The one team that I really hate is the Lamigo Monkeys. They just started a few years ago, but they have all this money in this big fancy stadium and they win everything. And also when you're at a Lamigo Monkeys game, they have the rock band that plays the song We Are Super Monkeys. And they play the song like the entire game, and it's just really annoying. When you go to a game in Taiwan, the fans are much more engaged. They have a synchronized cheer for every player. And there's a specific song that goes with a home run. And when you go to an American baseball game, it's much more of a passive event. People go to like drink beer with friends and they don't necessarily watch the game so much. Some people do, but a lot of people are just relaxing. I really like how at a Taiwanese baseball game, you can bring your own like food, and I bring tea leaves with me and I drink tea at the baseball game. At an American baseball game, you have to buy your beer or your food there. A beer, for example, is like 350 NT, and you can't bring in anything with you. They check your bag. Where in Taiwan, you can just bring whatever you want. You can bring like a whole biendang into the game with you. So another big difference in Taiwan is that there are cheerleaders at the baseball game. Every team has cheerleaders that like dance on top of the dugout, and this in the United States does not exist. Like we have cheerleaders for NFL football, I guess, and college sports, but baseball never has cheerleaders in America.
So the first time I went to a baseball game in Japan was with my boss from work. I'm from Boston, so I'd been to a lot of Red Sox games, and a lot of the fans are annoying. They get really drunk and spill beer on you and stuff, and there's like a permanent stickiness on the floor from 120 years of spilt beer. And I mean, being a fan for a Japanese baseball team, it's pretty much a sport in itself. Like, you have to learn all the cheers. Japanese people aren't very, they can be kind of rude if you don't know them. They take it really seriously.
In the US, when people go to a baseball game, they always eat hot dogs. It's like the thing to get at a baseball game. And in Taiwan, I've noticed that a lot of baseball stadiums sell small sausage in big sausage. I think this is funny because it's like a very Taiwanese version of a hot dog. They look very similar.
When I meet people in the more rural areas, especially of Japan, and they ask me where I'm from, and I say, Boston, immediately they mention the baseball team, the Red Sox, obviously, because they've had a few Japanese players over the year, Matsuzaka, Uehara, so they've had a lot of famous Japanese pitchers, and I feel like that's something, I mean, I don't really have anything in common with these people, but then when I mention that, we can talk about baseball, which is really nice.
So who do you guys think will win the championship this year? Obviously the Brothers, but you can tell me what you think, comment below, and don't forget to subscribe.